Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly vlog. So for this week I have a few books that I think I am going to read. So I have a random pick where I have only picked books that are around the 200-page mark, or the audiobook is less than like 10 hours. I have tried to stick to like 7 hours of audiobook, just because the audiobooks needs to be over 6 hours, so I'm trying to keep like around 6, 7, 8, because when I half it I'm at like 3-4 hours of listening time, which should be like a day. Like I can do it in less than a day, just because it's difficult. So you will see that one later on. I think I'm going to film that one today, just so I am ready to go. I don't know how much of the book that I'm currently reading I will read, but I need to finish. I should finish it. It's The Blazing Star. I am 18% in. So I'm reading it on my Kindle. It's like 200 and something pages, so it should be like a day of reading. And then the book I am reading after that is A Cold Day. So this is a chunker of a book. It's almost 600 pages, so I am like maybe thinking of actually starting this a little as well, so I kind of can read maybe like 100-200 pages while I read the other books, just because I have a lot of books to kind of catch up on, because Throne of Glass and Carrie took me longer than expected. So I think that's the plan, because I'm super pumped for this. I can't wait to start it and see. Yeah. So that is the 3 things I am going to work on. And you know, after that I have some shorter books. I have Invisible Girl, which I will listen to on audio. I don't know how long that is, but yeah. So I have to see what the book for the jar is, if it's a physical book, an ebook, or an audiobook. If it's an audiobook, then I can just start that. But if it's not an audiobook, I think I might start Invisible Girl, because thrillers might take me some time, because thrillers are not my favorite thing. So I think that throughout this week I'll just juggle a physical book, a Kindle book, and an audiobook all the time, just so I can actually finish a lot of books, because I do have some audiobooks, so hopefully everything will be fine, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going back to reading and I will talk to you later. So I am 40% into The Blazing Star, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm like almost halfway through, which yeah, so far it has been really good. So I have also filmed the clip of the kind of live stream I did on Facebook to kind of pick the book that I'm going to read, and I will insert that now. So I am doing the fifth challenge, and I think I have 5 different pieces of, pieces here with books. So I'm curious about what I am going to pick, just because I'm always. So let's see. I have them in my cup here, so let's just see what I am reading. So I have a good mix of audiobooks and physical and ebooks. So okay, so this one says The Queen of Euphoria. So I have it here. I had it on my TBR last year, didn't get to it, and I can't wait to read this and see how I like it. I know it's a female, so yeah, I am super curious about how I'm going to like this. So the book that got picked out was The Queen of Euphoria by Effie Calvin. So I only picked shorter books in there, so this is like 200 and something pages, and should be a quick read. I should be able to get through this in a day. You know, it's 237 pages, so obviously I should be able to get quickly through this, and yeah, hopefully this will be my read tomorrow. And that means that I also will be starting Invisible Girl as an audiobook when I am doing things. But I am also wanting to incorporate something different into my vlogs. So in this I have kind of different, let's call them tasks, not tasks, but like different prompts that is a little challenging, some of them. So they can be like watch one TV show a day, like TV show episode a day, watch a whole season of a TV show in a day. There I will just pick something very, very short or with very few episodes. But I have different kinds, and one challenging one is post one video every day. My parents are back home, so I'll just pick one out and see what it is, and then I will talk later if I need to. This one is watch a whole season of a TV show in a week. So I will figure out what I'm going to choose, and I'll be back later when my parents are gone again. So I'm going to take that one out and we'll put it back at the end of the week. So I just finished The Blazing Star, and I gave it 3 stars. It's basically about this girl called Portia, and she touches this scarab and she is whisked back to Egypt, like ancient Egypt. And it's basically what's going on, and basically her trying to figure a way back. But she also, along the ride, her twin sister gets whisked away with her, and then also another on the school. So 3 stars. I really liked it. It wasn't like a new favorite, but I definitely liked it. But then we have the POC that I can glue on this board. So it's green. So now we have one of each color on here, which is at least one of each color. We have 2 red though. So we are gluing this on, and then I will go and edit some videos because I have to do that. So green is up in this corner, so like that. Now we have a green up there, so we're doing alright. We have finished 5 books. I should have read more, but I just don't want to pressure myself. So yeah, that is definitely the next book I will start is The Queen of Euphoria, and it's not too long, so it might take me a few hours to read this. And then, I mean, we are on Wednesday, so I should be able to finish this one this week as well. So yeah, I should read 400 pages a day to actually finish all the books that I'm supposed to. I don't know how that will go, but if I read this, I will have met my 200-page goal. No, 400-page goal, so I might try and push through with this, but I don't know. I have to see how far I get with my editing, and then if I feel like reading any more today. So I'm going to go now. So it's Thursday, and I just finished The Queen of Euphoria, and I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. So it's basically about this princess called Sophie, and she's from a different country, and she was supposed to marry the Prince of Euphoria. However, the prince died. So basically, the kind of royal family decides that to kind of get her help, this queen's help, they are going to marry her off to the princess instead. So her name is Adele, I think. But Adele, she doesn't want to become queen. So it's basically 200 pages of, let's call it, bickering. But yeah, I loved this, and it was really good. So I am happy that I read this, and yeah. But that means that I need to pick this because it wasn't on my normal like TBR from this. So we don't have color in it, so let's just pick one and see what color it is that this one will get. So okay, so it will be yellow, so that's Jude and Carden. So I'm going to put that one on, and yeah, I need to figure out a better way to have this, so maybe someone can actually see what's on it, because so far you can't see any of the pieces. But yeah, I'm going to hang that one on, and I will go back to editing the video that I am currently editing, and hopefully maybe finishing like Coty today as well. Maybe not, because it's 3 and I have barely started. Basically, I have read 21 pages in Coty so far, and so far I'm liking it. I haven't gotten like anywhere with it, but I hope to finish at least a little of this. But I am going to go now. So yeah, so it's Friday, and I have not too much I'm going to do today. But first I need to edit. I should edit like, I think it's 2 videos. Let's take a look. Yeah. 2 videos I should film. No, edit. I think it will be alright. I'm going to start that now. And then I will continue on listening to the Cozy audiobook. I really enjoyed that audiobook. I am on page 146, so I'm starting on chapter 10. So I'm hoping to get into like a big dump of this today. hopefully actually finish it, even though it's like over 1 and it's like 6 hours left. So yeah, or I mean like 12 hours, but I'm listening to it on double speed, so 6 hours. I can possibly speed it up a little later on. And then one of the things I really want to do, I also want to paint a little today. I need to paint my, like, what am I going to call it, front page for my February spread, which I will film, like, I think it's next week or the week after that, but I think it's next week. Yes, next week. Just because I don't feel like painting like on the stand, because I only have one like battery on my camera, and if that dies then I can't film anymore that day. So I will paint this, and I also just need to figure out how I actually want it to be. So that is the plan for today. I don't have any more plans. So yeah, let's see how much I get done today. So I'm going to go and edit, because I need to start that while my parents are gone. And then we will get back into reading. So the clock is 11. So I should have gone to bed like an hour ago. But I had to finish this. I had to finish Coldly. It was so good. So the same was with The Wolf of Winnipeg and Me. The beginning was a little slow, but when like the romance plotline really kicked in, when you really saw that he was flirting with her, I just couldn't stop. And I give it 5 stars, obviously. It was on my 5-star prediction, and I know myself, this was definitely a 5 stars. I'm swooning. I just love this. And I mean, it would surprise me if this is one of my favorite books of this year, because wow, it really depends on the other Mariana Zapata books that I am going to read. In this book we are following Sal Casello, and she is a soccer player. And basically this year they will be coached by a legendary soccer player called Rainer Kulte. And basically Sal used to love him, and yeah, basically he is very different than she thought, but yeah. So I really love this. I mean, it's 500 pages of pain, but I loved it, and I can't wait to read another Mariana Zapata book and yeah, just really explore her. I do love how extremely, like, I really want to read these books, and yeah, I want to see. I feel like at least the 2 I have read, they will definitely not be for everyone, because they are so slow. They are slow burn, but the story overall is also kind of slow, but I really love it. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Can't wait to continue on with something else as well. I mean, this is a standalone, but that means we need another piece to see. Oh. I'm so tired. I've been reading that book for hours. Blue. Okay, so where is the blue? it's there. Okay, so that is Claire and Jamie. So I will glue this piece on and then I'm going to go to bed. So it's Sunday and I think that I'm going to end the vlog here just because my sister is coming to us today, so I won't be getting much reading done, and I doubt I will finish a book, even though I definitely should. But I might take like the last week, I almost said, a little less than that, and just try and binge a lot of them, just because next week I do have a lot of filming to do. But basically I have done it so that after that I don't have too much to do. Maybe I will start to pre-film a little, but I don't have much editing to do, which is great. So I don't know what I have read this week, to be honest. Isn't that great? But I have finished some books. I have found one of my maybe all-time favorite books, which is Culty. I love Mariana Zapata. And I also pulled out the watch a whole season of a show in a week, and basically I have done that. So I watched the 3 episodes of A Christmas Carol, which is like much darker than the movie, and this so far has been my favorite A Christmas Carol adaptation that I have seen, just because I don't like A Christmas Carol. And yeah, I might actually talk about that on my other channel. When the month is over, I will do like a what I watched, and I might talk a little about that. But I am definitely really happy that I watched this. It was much more darker than I think I only have seen like the one that they have on Disney, and I don't like that much. But that is because of school, and yeah. So yeah, I'm going to put this one back in my cup, and tomorrow we will draw out one and get a new prompt. I really love doing that just because I like having something. So yeah, I think that is it. I won't finish a book today. I am in the middle of 2. So I am in the middle of Invisible Girl, so I should finish this one first. So I know that I am filming a journal with me tomorrow, so I will listen to that one while filming that one. And yeah, I always make sure that I have an audiobook on hand, because next week it will be a lot of journal with me filming, because those are going up like the last week of the month, and I need to get those pre-filmed because I know that I only have these batteries, so I need to be sure that I can charge it in between. But yeah, I think that is it. I also am like 20% into Piece of Work, and so far I'm really liking that book. The like female, she is Asian, but she's very different from kind of the Asians that I personally know, because she's really tall, and yeah. And then like the first time we met, I think his name is Court, which is the main like love interest. The like first time we met him, I was just like, I don't know if I will like him. but I'm starting to warm up a little bit. So yeah. So yeah, I think that is it. I hope won't be too long, hopefully. But yeah, that was it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!